Good morning. Thank you for joining today's daily webinar. Today's topic is who cannot open a solo 401k plan. We're also going to go over your questions live on the air here. So this is a great opportunity for you to ask questions on these live webinars. That's the purpose of them. We also cover certain topics. And again, today's topic is who cannot open a solo 401k plan. Please like our video, share it with others to help get the word out to other solopreneurs like yourself. Today's video is for educational purposes. So who cannot open a solo 401k plan? So a solo 401k plan is for the self-employed with no full-time non-owner W-2 employees. Therefore, those who cannot open a solo 401k plan are those who are not self-employed, as well as those that may have a self-employed business but employ full-time non-owner W-2 employees, aka common law employees who work 1,000 hours or more in any of any business under your control. So those are the types of people who cannot open a solo 401k plan. In review, again, those who are not self-employed. So if you work for an employer that you are not an owner of, or if that employer does employ W-2 employees and you own that business, and that business employs full-time W-2 employees, then you cannot open a solo 401k plan. So instead, if you are not self-employed, you can always look to open up a traditional IRA, as you are not required to be self-employed. In order to open an IRA, you can make contributions to that IRA based on your wages from your daytime employer. Also, if you're not self-employed and therefore cannot open a solo 401k plan, then look to participate in your daytime employer's 401k or whatever employer you work with. If you work for a hospital or a school, for instance, they may offer a 403b. Or if you work for the government, it would be a 457b plan, which is a governmental plan, or even a thrift savings plan. So those are the types of plans available for those who cannot open a solo 401k plan. Let's take a look at here if we have any other questions today. It looks like there are no questions at this time. Let's talk about those who are able to open a solo 401k and what the eligibility requirements are. So in order to open a solo 401k plan, you have to be self-employed. And again, if you do employ any W-2 employees in your business that you own, they cannot work 1,000 hours or more. Don't get confused with the owner working at a W-2 employee for the business, especially if it's an S corporation, as the S corporations would result in the owner drawing a W-2 wage, which means he or she is self-employed. There's also the spousal exception where your spouse can also participate in the plan. If he or she also works in the business, he or she does not have to be an owner. But the solo 401k is very popular for those who are self-employed, as you can make high contributions. For instance, for tax year 2025, you can contribute as much as $70,000. If you're age 50 or older, you can contribute an additional $7,500. And if you're age 60, 61, 62, or 63 in 2025, you can do a super catch-up amount of $11,250 instead of $7,500. You can also borrow from the solo 401k plan through a participant loan. You can use those funds for any purpose. As long as you pay it back, it will not be deemed a distribution. You can also invest the solo 401k in alternative investments, whether it's real estate, precious metals, cryptocurrency, and private investments, to name a few. You can also consolidate other retirement accounts by transferring IRAs and or former employer plans to the solo 401k plan. So those are some of the benefits of the solo 401k plan. And again, thank you for joining today's daily webinar where we answer your questions live on the air. We'll be back live again here at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Please like this video, share it with others to get the information out to other solopreneurs. Until next time, have a great rest of the day.